It was in 1976, on the corner of Marintet and Ellis Street. A group of teachers got together at St. Angela Catholic School. Every Wednesday night they moved down these very halls and approached an unsuspecting door. Behind this very door was the beginning of a league. It was the idea that friends could come together and play some volleyball. Gary Semeniuk was a co-founder of the Windsor Adult Mixed Volleyball League, and his legacy lives on with the birth of a championship. The idea of friends coming together has expanded to over 170 teams and is the largest league in Canada. Tonight, with the Gillis Champions playing the Primeau Champions, two divisions have collided. 177 teams come down to only one. The Semeniuk Cup is now.
Live from Clair College Sportsplex, it's the 2017 WAVL Championship, the first ever overall championship here at Clair College. This is the Semeniuk Cup. We have a lot of action planned for us. We're just about to get underway. And joining me, the lovely, the always, the spectacular. She's forgot more volleyball than many people know.
Jeff Hackett, pleasure to be sitting next to you. Exciting evening that we've got today. It is the very first annual Tuesday versus Wednesday night Tier 1 volleyball.
Never been done before. Usually they just play head-to-head, but we've got a crossover, like Mandy said. We've got Tuesday versus the Wednesday champion. This is for the bragging rights, the first ever overall champion for the Semeniuk Cup. We're about to get underway here. Mark Eckert, our up official, has called both teams to the net. Our down official is Punky Bracken. He's just there for decoration. We love him. And we're about to get underway.
I think Punky's been on the volleyball court since before I was born.
I think he may have filled the first volleyball with feathers. But here we go. We're about to start underway. Our Tanks and Spanks team about to serve. Short, tight ball against the net. Corey Cole fixes it. Bit of a scramble back over the net. Fly picks that up. Paolini sends one outside. Fixed by Lynch. Sent it just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside. Jordan Lynch sending the first one flying. He's just got to get into it, Hackett. Jordan Lynch is a demon from that left side.
Well, he's easy on the eyes, too. Let's be honest, man.
Very easy on the eyes.
1-0. Tanks for Spank, second serve. Serving Jordan.
There we go. Right back to him.
Got a bit of an antenna problem there. Helps with reception.
Feeling a bit of nerves on the court right now. They just got to work some stuff out. Both teams playing in front of crowd. We're not used to that.
2-0 Tanks for Spanks. Ball in. Lynch with another one. Great pass. Runs a midi ball.
Ooh.
Paolini sets up Cole. And he bears a quick one through the middle.
He's got a big swing out of middle. This is a big mismatch they've got with Vlad hitting swinging out of middle and Corey up front row, in fact.
A very big front row. Paolini back with the serve. High ball out of the middle. Touch off that. They're going to cycle that back outside. Lynch with an opportunity. Puts a sharp, sharp ball down the line. Paolini's got no choice. Back at him. Off the net, just out the side. Side out for Tanks and Spanks.
Advantage Plus has got to get this offense going.
They got to shake off the rust here.
They want to compete.
I imagine they'll get going pretty quick here.
They are the older team on the court.
Ball in, Lynch with another pass, a little tight. Oh,
what a
just
set.
fixes it.
What a set. One armed up there.
A bit long. Kelly is one of the best setters in the league.
She's an
man, alien, child, whatever.
She's outstanding. She's an OU, AU All-Star. She's one of the top setters in the country.
That's our specialty.
Fly with the pass to the middle. High ball. Murphy fixes one outside. They cycle it back out to the right side. Ball over. Oh, good angle. Oh, little net play there. And free ball sent over. They need to clean this back up. Let's see what happens here. Out to the right side. Two ball.
Oh.
Eckert calls the net violation against Tanks or Spanks.
Got to tell you, Hackett, it's nice seeing a ref up there with this Tier 1. During the year, we self-regulate. We ref ourselves, which doesn't always work out.
I can get contentious at times.
You
Back
think?
on the serve. High ball outside. Cole there with the sticks. And that one's wide. I thought we saw some action there on the net. I am dead wrong.
You were wrong once, Hackett, but it was years ago.
Yeah, thank you, dear. Back outside, sorry. Oh, Lynch reaches. You never reach into another person's lane. I think Murphy had it there.
Murphy had it. Of course she had it. She's a female playing big defense back row. She's going to hear from Lynch in that first time out.
Number 3, Big Jacob Proden back to serve. Paolini's out the back row, so they got 3 attackers here for advantage plus. Paolini sends a high ball outside.
Oh,
she puts a little snake on that. Just out the back end.
You know, this game really is going to be about the females on the court. They got to get up there, play big D, rip some big balls up there, help their teammates out.
Tank for Spanks with the serve in. Paolini's forced outside. Need a fix here. Back out to the right side. I think he's the preferred attacker. Oh, good cycle. Free ball over. Here we come. Paolini will run first tempo here. Oh, outside to Murphy.
I love that set. I love that set right side.
Here comes free ball with a little bit of gift wrapping. Cole with the pass to the middle. There's that first tempo ball. A little bit of action on the net there.
Lots of action on the net.
They're calling Cole with the shot outside.
I don't think Corey's going to like that call too much. We'll see how he reacts.
Proden with the ball in. Nice serve. Oh, Paolini fixes
what
it.
a
Still
set.
gets the ball up. Oh, she didn't have to reach for that.
She is outstanding out of that setting position.
Kelly is well skilled. Murphy with a great ball the right side. Oh, high ball out. She's there. Murphic's in this one. Cole's got something to do.
Oh, double block out of the middle on
He
Corey.
forgot to put a stamp on that one. That was return to sender.
That's nice to see. You love a good double block out of the middle.
Hey, why not? Co-ed volleyball? We'll take it serious.
Let's see what happens here. I'd
Corey,
give that ball right back to Corey if I was Kelly. Yep, there she goes.
Oh, Cole uses the set, or uses the block. Very nice. Side out advantage plus. They're behind 4-9. Cool with a nice little ball in. Running first tempo out of the middle. Oh, he just squeezed that by. Paolini pushes one right side. Murphy's got all day. They recycle it. Tanks and Spanks back over. Lynch with the free ball. Paolini first tempo.
Oh!
And Vlad just
that
buries one.
nice shoot out of the middle for Vlad. He's got a beautiful reach.
We got a replay here. Vlad coming through the middle. Quite an accomplished college player. Lynch with the serve. Paolini with that first tempo ball. And it's gone. Cool with the serve in. Pro with the pass.
Oh.
They tried to run a little trick play on the right side there, Manny.
That's a tough ball. That's a low ball for her to hit on that right side.
You need excellent timing to run that first tempo ball out of right side. Cool with the second ball in. They're down 6-9. They push one out to the left side.
Ooh. Oh, he looks
Josh
like he's
Proden.
about 5'8" in stature.
But with a 40-inch vertical.
Wow.
The other end of the Proden brothers, Josh, he buries one. They're up 10-6. Nice little ball in the middle for Lynch. Paolini pushes one right side, Murphy back over. Oh, good first ball.
Oof.
There's the larger of the two Proden brothers. Great man bun, great attack out of the middle.
Great man bun. We do have to give him mad credit for that.
Mandy, show us what happened here.
We got him going up out of middle, dragging him off the net a little bit, so the block was up early on that. That's why that beautiful man got such a good shot.
Buchert with a shot out left side. Tanks and Spanks forced to just send one back over. Lynch with a great free ball pass. Paolini runs a nice.
Again, that
nice
shoot out of the
ball.
middle for Vlad.
Vlad does a great job of opening his body and accepting that ball as it
Yeah,
comes all the way across the net.
Yeah, it's tough because you've got to have a right side blocker to get up on that, and if they don't have it, Vlad's going to eat that up all night long.
Murphy, number 10 on the court, number 1 in our hearts.
That's a rare miss.
Yeah,
rare
bit of a
miss
dream
for Murphy.
stuffer there. Tanks and Spanks up 12-7. They've got serve. Josh Proden. Nice little floater. Lynch passing a majority of the balls. Buchert sends one back over. They run first tempo ball in the middle.
Another shoot out of the middle. Vlad's got to get up on that block. He followed him over there if you saw Hackett. Just didn't get up in time.
Oh, and I apologize. That's Eric Geets out of the middle there. Great hair, great arm swing. Proden back again to serve. They're up 13-7.
Ooh, rare overpass by Corey.
Let's see what happens here.
They've got to use that.
High ball outside.
Yeah, net
Great
violation.
call by Mark Eckert. He sees it.
I think that credit should go to Punky on that call. He saw that.
He actually put some air into the whistle.
He
That
did.
was impressive.
He did. Way to go, Punk.
Bucher back to serve. Nice little float out of the middle here. Pushes the ball out to the left side. Oh, nice.
Oh, Jordan backing up to hit on that. He wants to swing.
Yeah, you got to commit to defense first, but that 4-4 ball, what a great shot. Tanks and Spanks up 14-8. Geets back to serve. Let's see what kind of serve game he's got. Just a regular little float there. Pull at the pass. Paolini outside.
Yeah. Oof. I think
Working
that
off a bit of anchor there, Mandy.
right off the top of his head. Yeah, all this team needs is for Jordan to get in a bad mood and start swinging. Somebody's going to get hurt.
Advantage Plus has got to do something here. The younger teams jumped out. Flat back to serve. They are down 5. Proden with the pass. High ball outside. Lefty attack from the left. Cole with some rare hands. Lynch with a great pass, with a great shot, just over.
Southpaw.
And there's Jacob Proden. And that's going to be a problem for them all night. A lefty out of the middle, and they know how to set him.
Very difficult to block. Can pull this up again. You see that left-hand shot right by that blocker's arm.
Tanks and Spanks up 59. Short little ball. Murphy with a pass. Paolini with the first tempo ball. Oh, great cut. Corey's got to go across his body, and he brings that all the way back to the 4-5 spot.
I tell you, Vantage Plus passing tonight is absolutely on point.
It's spot on. It's just their offense that seems to be sputtering a bit.
Yep.
Somebody who's never sputtered, Kelly Paolini, an absolute legend in the OUA women ranks.
Oh,
and if
spoke
I didn't
too
jinx her, Mandy,
soon, Hackett. Very rare,
fault.
very rare miss. We're not seeing a lot of strong serving at the line right now. I want to know if it's just them getting the nerves out in this first game.
It could be. If we get a pan of the crowd here, we've got well close to 100 people here. Tanks and Spanks with a serve. Fly with the pass. There's that 30 ball again.
There it
is.
is.
That's that great tempo ball. Corey out of the middle and back to the 5 spot.
That middle blocker on the other side has got to adjust to that. Prodan's got to adjust to that shoot out of Corey in the middle.
165 people in attendance tonight. I was just updated by league president, Sean Lippert. 57 degrees outside, but it's quickly heating up in here. 16-11, Tanks and Spanks. High ball outside for...
Oof. Just out. What a cut.
And I like the way Josh gives the linesman just a bit of look there like, are you serious? Rare miss by Josh Proden. They're still up by 4. Lynch with the serve. Bit of a rough pass. This is going to be a gift. Oh. 2 rare beach plays. 2 back-to-back pokies. Paolini sends one outside just to fix it.
Great shot.
And Bucher with a nice little tempo shot right at the chest, off the hands and out the back end. They side out.
That beach play is just a veteran move.
It is.
Pop that ball right up in the air. It goes right to your setter. You got to be over the age of 30 to make that.
It comes with, you're ID'd when you use it. Lynch just misses by a hair.
That is 3 big points at the back line for Advantage Plus.
Can't afford to give plays away in such a high-stakes game.
Not in a game like this. Not in a game so tight.
WAVL championship, right, Mandy?
That's right, Hackett.
Proden with the serve. Paolini with the nice little high ball. Cole's got to use the block. It's high and end. Third pass, it's going to be a gift. Lynch to the middle. Cole calls it.
Oh.
There you go. And if you listen carefully, Cole called Paolini for that ball, just a quick yep. She sends a fast tempo ball across the plane of the net, and Cole's just consistently using that gap between 4 and 5 spot. Cole back to serve. The older Proden. Oh, wow, that's a quick play.
Quick out of the middle does not work that time.
Keats gets handcuffed, and guess who's waiting for him? The big man, Vlad. Not the one out of Rocky, the one in our gym. Close the gap to 2. Advantage Plus with the serve. Tanks and Spanks.
There we go. She got that set up.
Off. Wow. Big high ball. Thanks for high ceiling clearances. They cycle it back over. High ball outside. Paolini up. That's not who you want to see take it. Cole says enough. He sends a hard tempo ball over. Keats with a fist. Lynch up. Paolini stuck.
What a set.
Paolini from her butt. Sent over. They got to fix it. And that play, you just want to put it back over and let the other team make a mistake in a big rally like that.
Absolutely. Big rally. That was a huge dig by Kelly.
And here's where you see the experience play or come back. They're only down by 1. Advantage plus with the serve. They run a ball on the right side. Good little cut. Murphy sending that ball out to the right. And Lynch, smart play. Back through the middle. Another high ball to the right side. Oh,
Ooh.
Great shot down the line.
That's
I love the way he opened up his body.
Absolutely. You can't make that swing without opening yourself up to the setter and say, thank you very much.
Players, if you play right side, learn to hit that line shot. It scores 9 times out of 10.
All night long.
Tanks and Spanks with the serve. They're up by 3, 19-16. Paley with the ball right side. Murphy with a cut shot.
Nice job.
They cycle it back over. Tanks and Spanks jam on the net. Geets. Oh. Pro had nothing to do with it. He got pushed outside.
Just outside that antenna.
We got a close game here. They're only down by 2. Murphy for advantage plus. She's close to that serve line. She's going to send one nice little floater through the middle. Back out to the right side. There we go.
Again with that line shot.
Lynch is waiting for him. Cycle. Oh, little miscommunication there, Mandy.
Yeah, but as a middle player, you got to do something with that ball, man bun. You can't let that ball drop back it.
I think she was setting a 50 tempo and he ran the 30.
Yes.
Murphy with the serve. They're only down by 1. Great little short serve. We are on Facebook Live if you want to check us out. We're also caught on the web. This is being broadcast live by WeTV, we-tv.ca. Tanks and Spanks up by 2. Proton back to serve.
Do we have anything going on at the scoreboard here?
Our down official checking in with the scorers.
Oh.
Punky just
What's
wanted
that?
to make sure he got a bit of airtime here, and I don't blame him. You know what?
He deserves it.
Yeah, his wife pressed his
deserves
golf shirt. Tanks and Spanks with the serve. Bit of a broken play here. Cole with a nice roll shot deep. Tanks and Spanks cycles it. Oh. Deep little drive. Lynch with the ball up. Paylene's got to send one outside. Lynch with a nice driven ball down the line. Back outside for Tanks and Spanks. She rips one cross court. Lynch there. Buchert's got a little bit of a miss hit, but it scores to pop.
Scores pop. Yeah, we got to give Jordan Lynch some credit out in the back line there playing some defense. You're going to watch him pass this ball perfect here. Oh, nope.
And that's okay. Bucher catches him flat-footed. She's back for the serve. So there's a great deep ball. Proton with the pass. There's that tempo ball out of 30. Paley sends one outside back to Lynch. And he knows one setting, and that's the setting of 11.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Corey Cole arguing a call. It's crazy. It never happens.
Up official Mark Ecker calls a touch. That point actually goes back to advantage plus.
Oh. I think we might have a little bit of a scoring issue. It's now...
Bit of a mix-up here in the score. We're getting it sorted out.
We've got Gary Smith over there at the scoreboard. Last time I checked, he wasn't so good at single-digit addition.
I think we've got it sorted out. Yeah, there we go. Advantage plus should be up by 1. Bucher back to serve. She's on her second. Proton with the pass. They run another tempo ball. Great cut by Geets.
All tied up at 21. At this point in the game, we're all saying each other on the court, first team to 4 wins, Hackett. We've got 4 plays until we're done.
Shane McLaughlin's doing a great job of running the offense and spreading out. Geets back to serve. Little float. Oh, tight ball.
Tight ball.
Palini with a great dump back to 4. Back outside. Deep rip. And she just misses long.
These setters are trying to mix up these offense. I like it. I like where they're going.
No, Shay's doing a great job for Tanks and Spanks spreading the ball around, and Carly Ross was just a bit long there. Flood's back to serve for advantage plus. They're up by 1, 22-21. Geets with the pass. I don't know if you want him passing, but that's okay. Oh, I like the little rip out of right side. Paley with the ball outside. Lynch tries to take a very extreme angle, Mandy.
Yeah, I've been behind that angle all year long, Hackett. I got to tell you, it hurts.
You strapped a few of those on.
Oh, God, it left marks. Every Wednesday morning I woke up with bruises from Mr. Lynch.
We're tied up at 22s. Tanks and Spanks with the serve. Lynch with a pass just off the net. Palini goes to him outside.
There it is.
Wow, I didn't see that one, Mandy.
He got right over top of that ball with no blocker up.
We've got to replay that ball. All starts with the pass. Palini sets him great outside, and
middle didn't even go on that.
He skipped it just past the attack line. Palini back to serve. Proton's got the pass. They push a high ball outside.
Oh, it's a great shot.
Shane McLaughlin. I like her style.
I like it. Ooh, all tied up at 23.
23-23. Lynch with the pass. Paolini's dragged off the net. She goes back right
What a
into him.
set!
Tanks and Spanks cycles the ball back over. Flad's got the pass. Lynch comes back around and hitting right side. Uses the block out of left side.
That is
and earns his team a point.
one strong tip.
Advantage Plus is clawed all the way back. They're up by one, 24-23. They've got game or possible game point. Lynch with great shoes and a great serve. High ball outside the Proden. He brings it cross court. Flad's up. Lynch out of the back row and just misses it.
Oh, it is a side-out game. Here we go.
Tied up at 24s.
It's a war of attrition out there. I knew this would be big.
It's going to be a grinder. Josh Proden back to serve. Is that Josh? No, sorry, that's Jacob. Flad's got the pass. Paolini pulled off. She just throws one up in the air. Flad rolls one to the pot. They cycle one back out to the right side. And Proden with a great play.
Great job, right off that block. Smart play, very smart play. He's outsized out there. Swung and hit those arms right out of bounds.
A little short on the measuring tape, but high on the IQ, or volleyball IQ. Proden back to serve. Paolini's just got to throw one up. Buchert sends one over. Tanks and Spanks sends one out to the right side. Great shot down the line. Flad's handcuff. Lynch sends one to the pin. They cycle over. Tanks and Spanks again to the right side. And they finally solve the riddle out there. Cole comes over, closes the block with Buchert, and Advantage Plus earns another point. We're tied up at 25s.
Yep, he's got a job back here. He's just got to get this ball over the net.
Cole back to serve.
Here we go.
Nice little floater to the middle. Out of the right side, cross court. Cole's got one on the outside. Paolini sends one back to the middle, and she knows where her dinner is.
She does.
I don't believe Vlad's been stopped all night. He's gone by quietly.
His go-go gadget arms up there, though.
He's lengthy.
It's a big reach.
26-25, Advantage Plus with the serve. They got a chance to put the first one away. High ball outside.
Oh!
Goodness.
My God,
Josh
just
one out the left
pounded.
side. We got a replay of that. Hopefully they slow it down because I didn't see it.
Wowza.
Spanks back to serve. We're tied up at 26s. Cole's got to serve. Paolini's hit to the net. And the man, Vladdy B.
Out of.
Oh, they called out. I'll be honest with you. I thought it was in.
You thought he dropped in? Well, so did Corey because he's chirping over there. Oh. What's going on here? They're changing this call?
I believe Geets, who will win the Kumbaya Award, told the up official Eckhart that he touched it. They're giving the ball back to Advantage Plus.
Good for Geets. That's good sportsmanship.
And that actually puts Advantage Plus up by one with possible first game point here. Tanks and Spanks on the right side. Proden just a bit outside.
That's game.
Plus takes the first game 20-26, and I'll be honest with you, I thought it was over when they had almost a double-digit lead, man.
Yeah, so did I. That was a barn burner, though, right to the end. This just proves that both teams want this Semeniuk Cup championship bad.
It's a battle. We've got one game in the books. It's a best of 5. We're going to throw this to commercial, and when we come back, we've got a second game on the way here on we-tv.ca.
Manpower. That's our specialty. We use it to build infrastructure, like the $1 billion Parkway. That's real manpower in action. End to end, over 1,000 strong, forming bridges, carving out tunnels, shaping roadways. Our manpower is in demand. Well-trained, highly skilled, tough as nails. We've got what it takes to build your career. A solid career for building a better future. LiUNA. Feel the power.
I got a gut feeling with St. Clair that was great, and I definitely wasn't let down. It was just home. Like, I wasn't uncomfortable, I wasn't uneasy, it felt nice. I choose to take control of my future, and my path is St. Clair College. I choose to be here.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms, and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
It's new, it's fresh, it's innovative, it's WeTV, Windsor Essex Television, and you can watch it anywhere. www.we-tv.ca is the place to be. If it's sports, entertainment, or community events, WeTV has what you're looking for. The people, places, and faces of our community are front and center on WeTV. Check out www.we-tv.ca for what's being webcast live. WeTV, we got you covered.
Welcome back. We're here live at the St. Clair College Sportsplex. This is the 2017 WAVL Championship, the first ever overall championship for the Windsor Adult Volleyball League. We pit our Tuesday night champion against our Wednesday night champion, and we find out who gets the brag for the next year on the best mixed volleyball team in Windsor.
This is nice. This is great that Sean Lippert has put together this game, because in the many, many years we've all been playing in this league, it's always been talked about who is the better team, the Wednesday or the Tuesday night team. And tonight we find out.
Two very different teams. The blue team, Advantage Plus, littered with a ton of experience on their roster. Tanks and Spanks, first year in this league, and they are putting up quite the battle. Paolini back to serve. It's 0-0 here. Prode with the pass. High ball out of the middle. And guess who's waiting for him?
Yeah, camped out on that left hand. You block a lefty, you got to cut that body in half on the other side, which is quite difficult until you adjust.
This is Advantage Plus's strongest rotation, with Cole and Lynch in the front row. Advantage up 1-0. Oh, great cycle on the left side. She puts it right at the defender.
Great job.
And it rolls out of rolls off Murphy and out the side.
I gotta tell you, Hackett, playing in this league myself many years, that net for our females is difficult to hit on. That's a high net for us to get up on.
It's a high net for anybody to hit on. I'm 5'10", deer and Irish. All right, Advantage Plus. Paolini saves the ball, sends a great 30 tempo ball. Cole's a bit handcuffed. And Tanks and Spanks with a point. They lead 2-1. Down a game. This is our second game of the 2017 Semeniuk Cup. Lynch with a pass for Advantage Plus. Oh, and a great cut across his body.
There he goes. He finally lands that. He's been looking for that all night long.
Tanks and Spanks has to put somebody up against him. He hits a heavy, heavy ball.
He is hitting out of 2 back to 2.
I've only read about it, Mandy. Tied up at 2s. Jacob Proden, the lefty, like I said earlier, that is going to be a problem for them all night. He rips a nice ball off the block and out for a point.
You know,
Tanks and Spanks up 3-2. Sorry, dear.
No, I just would really like to see another man bun on this court. He's got that long hair going.
The flowing locks.
Flowing locks. At least a little Euro soccer bandana.
Lynch with a great play. Paolini sends a first tempo ball. They had 2 blocks waiting for Cole. And unfortunately, I thought that they had clamped him there. Advantage Plus with a side out. They tied up at 3. Cole back to serve. Nice little float ball. Back down the 4. First tempo ball. And Geets is sitting there, no block.
No block at all. Took that ball actually from behind his head, so that was a nice shot.
I think Vladdy B caught a little sleep in there. Paolini giving them the call here. Tanks and Spanks back to serve. They lead by 1-4-3. Ball right up Buchert.
Oop.
Tight ball against the net. And world-class set by Kelly Paolini. She gets a second chance. Vlad's got rolling it over. Proden with the serve. Nice shot down the line. Lynch with a high ball out of the middle. Cole puts it back across. Tanks and Spanks with an opportunity here.
Nice cut.
Geets puts a heavy ball back in the Murphy's
carriage. It's a good job. Mixing that ball up out of middle like that.
We'll see a replay of that one. Geets out of the middle here.
He's going to go to his left, which is a smart shot.
Tanks and Spanks up by 2, 5-3. Nice deep ball. Lynch is waiting. Paolini with a nice first tempo ball.
I cannot get over this Josh Proden. I need to know his height. I need to know his actual height.
Number 2 on the court, number 1 in my heart. I heard he saved the kitten before he played tonight. Up by 3. Tanks and Spanks with the serve. Lynch with another great pass. Buchert on the outside.
Oh, rare miss on the outside.
And a rare miss by her. And we saw this happen last game. Tanks and Spanks starting to open up a bit of a lead, and Graphics Plus clawed their way back. 7-3. Cole with the call. Vlad with the nice ball deep. Tanks and Spanks. Proden on the right side. Vladi closes the door. It actually goes off Proden's shoulder and out of bounds.
I like that his left side player is setting that block for him. Kat McFadden, no, pardon me, Samantha Buchart's going up, set that block. That's going to help Vlad out.
Yeah.
Middles aren't the smartest people in the whole wide world, I know. I played the position for like 20 years.
You know what? Buchert does a great job. Just by going up, she helps set the block, and Vlad knows where to close it. Up by 4, Tanks and Spanks with the serve. Proden back to serve. Lynch handcuff. Palini sends one outside. Buchert sends one deep. Good first tempo ball, and beats out of the middle.
Yep. He's just early on that block.
And they don't know where he's going. He's cut a few balls back to back to 1. He's cut a few balls back to 4. Very good job of varying up his shot selection. Murphy with a pass. Palini with a first tempo ball. And Vladdy says, no way, this is my show.
Not today. Again. Watch this ball completely set up by Kelly Palini, their setter.
Pass by Murphy, back through the middle. Vlad does a great job of waiting on it, and he goes up before the set's actually there.
And she's off the net when she sets that ball up to him.
Buchert back to serve. It's another costly error back into the net. Tanks and Spanks up by 5. Geets, the most honorable man in Windsor right now, back to serve for Tanks and Spanks. Cole with the pass. Palini with the fix. Lynch sends it over. Tanks and Spanks. Nice tempo ball in the middle. Proden sends that over. Palini sends a high ball outside. Lynch gets clamped by Jacob Proden.
Jordan had some air time on that. Got shut down at that net.
They're going to have to put up a strong block against Lynch all night. He hits a heavy ball. You get lazy on that, and he's going to use it.
Thinking Kelly's going to go back to him.
If she was smart, she's very smart. Geets with a rare miss. Advantage Plus trying to claw back. They're down by 5. They trail 11-6. Vladi B back to serve. He lets his action speak. Proden with the pass. Right side set. Nice cross shot or cross court ball. Lynch rips one down the line. A lot of passes here. Cole with a nice set. Lynch, I told you.
There it is.
He knows one ball and it's heavy.
Yep. Jordan Lynch has been on the volleyball court since he was a little boo-boo.
Well, he comes from a great
Long
lineage of volleyball.
His
Dad, Robert, volleyball legend. He's got calves the size of Rubbermaid.
He does. Taught me how to block, I'll tell you, at the age of 12.
Men's coach for St. Clair. Palini did a great job of trying to sell the pancakes. She was a bit short there. And Tanks and Spanks chugging along. They've got a 5-point lead. They're up 12-7. And again, you know what? I don't see a lot of panic on the other side of the net.
No, this is exact replica of last game, Hackett.
Buchert with the pass. Palini with the high ball outside.
Didn't turn that block in. He knew it as soon as he came down.
Get a helmet because that one got sprayed into the crowd. Side out advantage plus. Palini back to serve. They're down by 4. Thank goodness for my grade 4 teacher. Teaching me how to add and subtract.
Oh,
great
what
shot by Proden.
Oh, what
he
a
cuts
try.
it across his body. He's pretty jacked about it. I don't know if it's because of the shine of his hair or because of the great volleyball play. They extend their lead to 5. Tanks and Spanks back to serve. Palini, great ball outside. Guess who's waiting for them?
Yeah, he's ready.
The lanky Jacob Proden.
This is tough for the blockers up here. They're going to be split.
Palini's got 3 attackers. Let's see if she sets Lynch out on the right side here. Great pass.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you know? Right side.
Oh.
And Lynch
Just
squeezes it by the left arm of Proden and out the sideline.
Jordan Lynch also played for St. Clair College right now. His wife Brianna is expecting their first child.
And not
Congratulations, Jordan.
Lynch missing just a bit deep here.
Jordan, your firstborn is not going to be happy with the ball served out of bounds.
Tanks and Spanks up by 6. They lead they have a score of 59. Jacob back to serve.
Oh, caught off guard.
Nice cheese slice buried on that ball. It just crawls over the net. And that's a bit of a motivation killer.
Yeah,
Let's see what happens here if Advantage Plus can turn around. Proden back to serve.
Oh, 2 in a
We call
row.
that one the prenup. He splits the passers.
Divorce.
Lynch and Cole looking at each other. They don't know what to do. It's like
You know, they could call the ball hack it, maybe. Mine. Got
communication.
it. Communication.
Worse
Key.
in marriages, even better on a volleyball court. Proden with the rare miss. Advantage Plus with the side out. They trail 7 points. They got to make something happen here. There's only 8 points. And
They've
they got
gotta
to start playing 2-for-1 volleyball.
Yeah, they got to shift momentum here.
Proden with the pass. Bit of a sketchy serve, second contact. Our up official, Mark Eckert, all over it, and he calls a double contact.
Corey
First.
Cole, again, St. Clair College player, OCAA All-Star, expecting his first baby. Congratulations to the Cole family.
There you go. Hey, we're just replenishing the volleyball ranks here in the Windsor area. That was a rare play. They actually ran Josh out of the middle there. Now they move him back outside. High ball outside. There you go. Oh, and a smart cut shot. He rolls it right to the pot.
Does.
And Buchert was unable to get it up.
Yeah, they're expecting more heat from him outside, and it's smart for him to take that off.
Hey, he's a crafty player. He's been hitting some heavy balls. He shows the exact same arm swing, and then he just throws one to the pot. Tanks and Spanks up by 6. Cole with the pass. Paolini with the bump set outside. Buchert puts it just long and out.
Buchert's got to get a run going here. I played against her all year. She hits a mean ball to left side. She's got to get up there and start making it happen.
Lynch passed the majority of the balls the first game. And here he is, steps in. Paolini runs that first tempo ball.
Ooh!
And Vladdy B, you could set your watch to him.
Vladdy!
And just look at him. He's barely got a pulse. We got to check him
No.
between games to see if he's even alive.
Not a big smiler.
There you go. Tanks and Spanks with a pass. Bit of a broken play. Proden sends it over. Free ball. Cole with the pass.
Oh,
with the crafty move.
Paolini! Kelly, my girl! What a good job mixing that offense up. They were not expecting that.
And Kelly did that her entire CIS career. Advantage Plus with the serve. Pro with a nice pass. There's that first ball to Geets. He gets handcuffed. Vladdy B. Guess what?
That long ball is a hard defensive ball to play.
Take a look at this replay here. We call him the artist. He does a great shot of just pushing it deep. Paolini sending it back first tempo, and he just paints the line. We rejoin the action. Proden sends one down line. Lynch with the up ball. Paolini outside. There's Buchert. And another heavy ball out the
Outside.
end. What does she need to do there?
She's shooting that ball about a foot outside. She is coming in a bit early on that shot. She's not getting over top of that ball. She's not getting any rotation. It's not landing Hackett.
Patience is a virtue. Proden back to the serve. Handcuffs Cole, but he still gets a pass off.
Oof. Vlad is early on that. Early and
With
still.
the fingertips.
Again, with those gadget arms.
Creeps over the block and drops in for a point. Advantage Plus trailing by 4. Buchert back to serve. Let's see what they run here. They got the big man Geets. I bet you're running through the middle. And Jacob running outside.
Oof.
Our man Geets.
Keats he keeps himself pretty far off that net for a middle swinger.
Well, that was all strength. I mean,
Look at the
that
size of
shirt's
him, though.
tight. That's a double XL. And
He's
it's
a big-
screaming for relief.
He's a big boy.
Ladies, check him out on Facebook. He's got the serve. He moves Cole around. Paolini sends it outside.
Oh, my!
Lynch pounds one off the block. And you watch here.
Let's check out this replay, Hackett.
As the block's coming across, Proden doesn't seal the net. It squeezes inside.
Vlad dragged that middle blocker up with him. He thought he was going.
Hey, there you go.
Lynch that opportunity.
Geets gets handcuffed. Guess who's waiting for him? Cole. Broken play. They're sending it over. Oh, Cole with hands. Not bad. Lynch.
Oh!
Pulls one across his body and down the line for a kill.
Told you, he's not a man. You don't want to poke the bear there. Listen, we've got a second redo of this man bun. Geets is having some hair problems out there.
There are no such thing as hair problems with that man. Vlad back to serve. They trail by 4. Push it outside. The lefty
Great shot.
pulls it across his body and off the block for a
Left
point.
side from a southpaw. You gotta love it.
People are slowly crawling in here. We're at a capacity at over 200 people checking out the action here. The 2017 WAVL Championship, the Semeniuk Cup. Tanks and Spanks back to serve.
Overpass.
And a great serve by Carly Ross. Sends one down the line and catches Lynch sleeping a bit.
That's an excellent crowd hacket. That's 200 people to watch a league volleyball game. That's outstanding.
A recreational volleyball league.
Good job on you, Windsor. Congratulations.
Biggest in Canada. Tanks and Spanks back to serve. A rare miss by Ross. She
let's
that one into the net.
Let's talk about that. That's Tuesday. Sean is running the biggest league in Canada with 177 teams. Do you know how many people that is playing?
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. That is 1,357 people.
Paolini back to serve for advantage plus. Proden with the pass. They push a high ball left side. And a great shot.
Great shot.
Down the line between the 1 and 6 spot.
Yeah, and she's jumping real high to get that shot off on the left side there.
And what do you know? Tanks and Spanks has had their foot on the gas. They lead 24-19. Possible game point here. Flatty B with the set. First tempo ball out the middle. Cole uses that block. Sends it out the side for a point advantage plus.
Yeah, it doesn't always have to be straight down. It doesn't always have to be a huge attack. Sometimes you just got to use that block, make smart shots, and that's how you win.
It's all about angles. Lynch back to serve. Advantage plus trails by 4. Oh, great right side ball. That's a tough play for her. Cole with his hands. Sends it back out to Buchert. Proden's got it up. Oh, I think it meant to go outside. Proden steals it. He's so lanky. Off the block and out the back end. And that is the end of our second game. Tanks and Spanks takes the second game, 25-20. We've got it tied up. A set apiece.
Set apiece, which takes us to a third game.
Well, between the second and third games here, we've got our Windsor Youth Volleyball League. They'll be joining us some action.
Manpower. That's our specialty. We use it to build infrastructure, like the $1 billion Parkway. That's real manpower in action. End to end over 1,000 strong, forming bridges, carving out tunnels, shaping roadways. Our manpower is in demand. Well-trained, highly skilled, tough as nails. We've got what it takes to build your career. A solid career for building a better future. LiUNA. Feel the power.
I got a gut feeling with St. Clair that was great, and I definitely wasn't let down. It was just home. Like, I wasn't uncomfortable, I wasn't uneasy, it felt nice. I choose to take control of my future, and my path is St. Clair College. I choose to be here.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
It's new, it's fresh, it's innovative, it's WeTV, Windsor Essex Television, and you can watch it anywhere. www.we-tv.ca is the place to be. If it's sports, entertainment, or community events, WeTV has what you're looking for. The people, places, and faces of our community are front and center on WeTV. Check out www.we-tv.ca for what's being webcast live. WeTV, we got you covered.
Welcome back. We're here at St. Clair College Sportsplex, the 2017 Semeniuk Cup. I'm joined by the lovely Mandy Biendo. We're between the second and third game here, and we're knotted up at one game apiece. And we've had some seesaw battles back and forth. Maybe fill our viewers in on what they've missed.
Well, it's been a war of attrition out there. We knew it would be a big battle between best of Tuesday versus best of Wednesday night teams. Again, this has been a long-standing battle. WAVL has been in the league, what did we say, 30 years, did Sean Lippert say? And for the last 29 of those years, we've been arguing about who has a better Tier 1 team, and Lippert put it together this year to prove who actually is the winner.
Yes, and the first time that we've actually had our Tuesday night champion play our Wednesday night champion for absolute bragging rights. We saw two very different games take place. In the first set, we saw Advantage Plus fall behind significantly, and then Tanks and Spanks couldn't close the door on them, and then Advantage Plus crawls back.
No, we've got two big teams here. At Advantage Plus, there's a lot of players coming out of St. Clair College. So they're used to big college OCAA play, pardon me.
And our viewers see the rosters there. You see Corey Cole and Vlad and the
Corey
Lynch
Cole
brothers.
is our all-star. He played professionally in Australia. Vlad, again, played for St. Clair College. Jordan Lynch played for St. Clair College.
And Kelly Paolini, one of the best CIS setters, going back into, if I had to guess, the 2007 area. She was on that team or on that squad where the Lancer women shocked the OUA, made the Final Four, upset some very strong teams, won an OUA championship, and earned a berth to the CIS championship that year.
Yeah, Kelly led that team to that championship. We were very, very proud of her.
Here you see the roster for Tanks and Spanks, and they are littered with some talent as well.
Yeah. Proden brothers both played for Essex Raiders. They were both in the Primeau Championships with Provincial Nursery, and they finished in third. And they left that team to start up this team and fight for the Semeniuk Cup.
And they're battling a relative unknown within this league. A lot of people thought that Advantage Plus was going to walk all over Tanks and Spanks. And a little bit different. They're barely old enough to drink, but if you don't watch out, they'll leave you with a hangover. We just concluded our youth volleyball league. They had a fantastic showing. We're going to get back to the action here. We're going to join the third game.
This is exciting. Winner takes all now, Hackett.
Well, this is where we start getting into deep waters. We played to it's out of 5. We played to the first team to win 3. We're not up at 1 apiece, and the crowd is getting bigger and bigger as the clock ticks.
It's nice to see. We've got a lot of youth athletes in the crowd. We've got a lot of athletes you and I have played against for the last 20 years in this league in the crowd. I'm looking over at Scott Linnell, Chris Brecka. These are the face of the volleyball system in Windsor.
Yeah, I see a lot of ex-varsity players, a lot of high school coaches.
You know, Hackett, you and I are former Windsor Lancer varsity players.
Well, I watched a lot. Maybe I watched a lot from my days. That's maybe why
Pleasure
I coached.
playing with Mr. Hackett about 20 years ago.
We're back in the action here. Game 3. Tanks and Spanks with a serve. Paolini sends it outside to Lynch. Like I said again, he knows one speed. That's hot and heavy. Sends it out the back end.
Yeah, right off her hands, right off her tips. She's got to play that ball. I would have played it myself. You know, he's coming with heavy heat on that side. You got to get a hand on it, try to pop it up.
1-0 Advantage Plus. Great serve by Paolini. Proden just sending it back over. Bit of a broken play. Vladdy B sends it over. First tempo ball in the middle.
Oof.
And this is the same play that they ran.
God.
And this is a very tough rotation for them. They've got Corey and Lynch. Double block in the middle.
They've got to run a smarter play than that with those two big sticks going up.
Maybe some tempo. Advantage Plus up 2-0. Oh, that was a great shot down the line. She just misses long. Point Advantage Plus. I thought she may have gotten a bit of a block there. And
so did I. They were calling touch on that.
Paolini back the serve. They lead 3-0. Tanks and Spanks. High ball outside. Great shot down the deep 6. Paolini sends another high ball left side. Lynch. Oh. Jacob Proden closes the door.
Got him.
And this is what you need. You need a nice strong play at the net. Give your team a chance. You send your team back.
Winner of this game is going to take the cup. So this is a very.
I think Cole was a bit on the net.
Maybe. I don't know. He wouldn't call himself. I'm not, you know.
It's a hell bit of a play.
Spent years playing advantage, Corey. Not often does he call himself in the net, but we've got a great up ref calling it. Thank the Lord.
Lynch with a play, pulls Paolini off the net. She sets him back on the right side. Proden with a second slam block.
And you know what, Hackett? He's got to get those sticks up to get this job done. He's got to rattle Jordan Lynch out there. which is undoubtedly not going to happen. Jordan will come back with vengeance.
Tanks and Spanks back to serve. Buchert with a play. Oh, great fix by Lynch. Advantage Plus gets it back. Lynch is on the outside, uses the block, sends it deep. Tanks and Spanks, first tempo ball. Proden uses the block again. And the difference there, he was solo and single blocked.
Hackett, I need to make a correction on myself. I called it best of 3 matches. It's actually best of 5.
Hey, you know what? You're flawless in my eyes. Replay here. Proden with the play out of the middle. They didn't seal the block, and that's why they've got it. Broken play here. Murphy sends it over. Deep 6. Great play. Geets with a play back into the pot. Proden sends it over. It's a gift wrap. They got to make it count here. Look for the first tempo ball. No.
There it is.
Nice ball. Fast tempo. Pushed out the pin, and Lynch buries one cross court.
Again, Jordan Lynch, not an extremely tall player, but he's got ups.
And smart.
And intelligence.
And a great dresser.
Yeah, and again, easy on the eyes, Jordan Lynch.
Lynch with a serve. Bit of a broken play. Good fix. Cross court shot. Lynch with the up. Paolini sets Murphy.
That's
a little too
cut.
much stink.
A little bit too much, but I like the cut that Murphy just put up there on the right side.
You always want your players to be aggressive, and until she starts making compound mistakes, I hope she stays aggressive. Jacob Proden back to serve. He's
There
got
we
a
go.
lefty. Flatty tough with the handle. Buchert rolls it back into the pot. First tempo ball in the middle.
Oh.
And Geets cuts it across his body.
Right past Corey on that. Again, coming out of middle, smart middle swing. You're going to go right, you're going to go left, strong and hard, so you can mix that blocker up.
Varying his attack angles. Proden back to serve. Down the line, Paolini pushes one across her body. Smart play by the down rough. Cole's got a little bit to say about it. Punky reminds him of the basic rules of volleyball, and Tanks and Spanks with a point. They lead by 3, 7-4. Jacob Proden back to serve. He's got that serve dialed in. Smart play by Paolini. She stayed down. Tanks and Spanks. Oh, good cut.
Ooh.
He rolls it over the block and into the pot for a point. And that's Josh Proden.
Yeah. Right in the middle there. You called it the pot, and that's exactly what it is. That is the worst ball to try to defend.
Whatever they got in the drinking water in Essex, they should keep it up. Jacob Proden back to serve. Fly with the pass. Paolini. Oh, sets up Murphy.
It's a great
no
job.
block.
Yeah, great job, Murphy, getting that ball up the net. A little bit of a tight ball for her. She knew she couldn't swing big. Nice swipe, nice cut.
And smartly places it in the middle for a point. They side out. They trail by 3. Corey Cole back to serve. Oh, good broken play.
Oh, that's a rare.
Spanks gets.
Oh, called over.
She's back row. Mark Eckert with a great call. Another point for Advantage Plus. They trail by 2. Cole with the serve. Pro with the backside. He sets his brother. Rare miss.
Out of system ball. That was a bad pass up to their setter. The setter had that forced that ball outside to the left.
Advantage Plus crawling back. We're tied up at 1 game apiece. Cole with the serve. Josh Proden takes one down the line. I like it. Oh, a bit of a sketchy second touch. Oh, big tree fall hard. Flatty B hits the deck.
Yeah. Looks like
Martley
he might
calls
have
a timeout.
hit his hip.
I'm looking for body parts and a doctor.
Well, he's not 40 yet, and I'll tell you, after 40, it's all downhill, Hackett.
I got a bruise just listening to that one. We're tied up at 8. It's the 3rd game. 1 game apiece.
I want to go back to the size of this league, Jeff. Like I was saying, there's 177 teams in this Canadian league. We are the biggest in Canada, the second biggest in North America.
I can't hear you. And bringing you this 2017 Semeniuk Cup Championship, Advantage Plus, proudly made in Canada, the official drink for the WAVL League, Electrolife.
So, second biggest league in North America. That is huge. Can you imagine? Little Windsor, Ontario.
And they only fall short to a professional league run out of the East Coast, but this is the biggest adult co-ed volleyball league in Canada. Impressive.
Bit of a town, Windsor, Ontario.
11 tiers, almost 1,400 players, a lot of good times, and some decent volleyball for, yes, the
Absolutely.
Rose City, the blue collar.
Blue collar, Rose City. We have continuously over the decades pumped out some amazing athletes out of this town. We just don't get the respect we deserve.
Flatty B finds a miracle healer. He joins the action. We're back in the third game. Advantage Plus cycles ball back over. Jacob Proden sends it to his disher. Josh sends a hard ball down the line, and Lynch can't handle it.
It's a great job by Proden out there.
Well coached, the Proden brothers. They're a product of Essex High School. They are the Red Raiders. The name alone puts fear in most players. Leading by 1. Tanks and Spanks with the serve. Lynch with a nice pass. Palini sends a first tempo ball for Vlad. It's the first time he's encountered any resistance. Vlad's got another ball. Bit of a crafty roll. Tanks and Spanks cycling it back over. Nice little play. Murphy with a pass.
Ooh.
Playing a little close quarters volleyball. Geets with a nice ball. Murphy sets a nice back row ball. And Cole just a bit long. With a lot of contacts and sending it back and over, maybe you just send it back to the pot and see what happens.
Well, they looked a little out of sync there, I'll tell you.
Tanks
Erin took a couple sets herself there.
Tanks and Spanks briefly enjoyed a 2-point lead. Rare serve error. Advantage Plus only down by 1. Murphy back to serve. Nice float serve, nice and short off the net. And catches them flat-footed. Geets is not going to pass that ball. He's a big attack out of the middle. They got to step up a bit. Murphy's going to send another short one into the net.
She looked like she was trying to go right over top of that 3 position there, which is a smart spot to serve.
Yeah,
with Geets being pulled up.
You run it until the well is dry. Josh Proden back to serve. He's got that little hop jump. Palini with the high ball outside. Buchert with the ball. Oh, bit of a scramble play. Proden sends it over on a cycle. Cole with the pass. First tempo ball in the middle. Flatty B. Geets is there to block him. Buchert sends it over deep. Proden with the up ball. They send a first tempo ball. Geets.
Ooh. Shake and bake, baby.
Wow.
Woo!
Shake and bake. Somebody got slingshotted in that ball, and that was Geets.
Oof.
Tanks and Spanks up by 2. Palini sends one out of the middle. Geets has got Flatty B's number. That's 3 in a row. Lynch sends one over. Tanks and Spanks. Guess what? Oh, Lynch does a nice one to strap it up. And a smart net play by Tanks and Spanks.
Absolutely. Jordan Lynch with the big dig. Kelly didn't have much she could do with that ball at the net. It was tight.
And Kat with a nice flip block. She just sends it back to the middle. She doesn't have to do much with it. Pro with the short serve. Catches Murphy flat-footed. Vlad rolls one over. Tanks and Spanks turn this one around. Oh! Hard struck ball. Deep catches Cole off the hands and out the back end.
Yep. Again, he's just trying to play big D back there. Sometimes it's difficult. You want to get your hands on those balls, try to pop them up, but...
If you're playing deep 6, anything above the chest usually out.
Out. Usually.
Prone back to serve, overpass. And there's that little flick block. He's just cleaning it up. We call him Mr. Belvedere. Little reference there for anybody over the age of 35. Josh Proden back to serve. Cole at the pass. Palini sends another first tempo ball. Geets closes the door. It goes off Buchert's shoulder and out the side.
Owning that net, Geets, right now. The size of his chest.
Well, thank God Dad Bod's a fad because I'm trendy as heck right now. Proden back to serve. And not enough juice on that one. Rare error.
Yeah, I can't miss that, Hackett. Can't miss that. Momentum is shifted to their side. They have to capitalize.
Tanks and Spanks have their foot on the gas. They come to abrupt halt. Advantage Plus with the point. They trail by 5. Buchert back to serve.
Oof.
And you never want to see that back-to-back errors.
No, it just sucks the life right out of you. Someone's got to take control here. We see Geets at the back line. He's been doing well. Let's see what happens.
Sam's had a little trouble behind the line. Geets back to serve. He sends a nice little lollipop. Murphy cleans it up. Paley sends a great ball to the pin. Lynch pulls it across his body and down the line.
Yeah, he knew that was coming out to him. He was calling for that. What a ball she just set, though, from 2.
Yeah, she gets pulled about 6 feet off the net. She sends a phaser out to the antenna, and Lynch is there to clean it up. Flatty B back to serve. They trail by 5. Nice short little serve to Geets. High ball outside. Proden uses the block. Cole does a great play of clean that up. Proden trolled the net like a shark.
Yep. Again, I go back to that's a nice long ball. It's a good shot. It's going to score. He doesn't have to smash that ball at the attack line.
You see lots of smiles, lots of giggles with Tanks and Spanks, and a lot of sweating on Advantage Plus. Tanks and Spanks with a serve. Handcuffs Murphy. High ball outside to Lynch. He rolls a ball that scrapes the stratosphere. Tanks and Spanks. High ball out of the middle.
Oh, again.
Jacob Proden just picking them apart, Mandy.
Corey is not getting off the net quick enough. Kelly needs to give him a little bit of trouble there.
And it starts with the contact. You know what? I advocate for setters all over the world. You got to have it dialed in first contact.
Yeah.
Tanks and Spanks blows one into the bottom part of the ribbon.
Again, that's going to hurt them. They got to stay in this game if they expect to take this match. And again, it is the best of 5, not the best of 3 like I said before.
Paolini back to serve. Tanks and Spanks high outside. Murphy with a great pass. Paolini back outside. It's tight. Oh, and Lynch cleans it up. I like his style. This is a great rotation for Advantage Plus. They've got Lynch and Cole in the front row. They've got Paolini in the back row. That means 3 attackers, and Paolini is
and some big
dialed
defense.
in.
Yeah.
Great serve. Tight net. Oh, scramble play. It's broken, and guess what?
Yep,
Advantage Plus clawing back.
And they have to keep her at that back line here because, like you said, this is a front row they want to keep up there and remain intact.
Paolini with a serious look, all business. She's got a short serve, handcuffs. Proden. Jacob Proden used the block, high ball. Here we go.
Again. Yeah.
Middle's got to get out of the way.
Get out the way.
There's one person that takes that ball. That's Paolini. She's got the best hands in Windsor. Yeah. Just let her do her work.
She is the boss of the applesauce right now, Hackett.
Up by 5, Tanks and Spanks with the lead. Vladdy B with the pass. Paolini pulled off the net. Lynch rolls one deep to 1. Tanks and Spanks recycling the ball. Nice little roll shot. Ooh. That was the right play. Just
tough
not
shot.
Enough.
She's still moving when she's trying to make that shot. Running to the ball, trying to make a big swing.
Right idea. They have a comfortable lead. They can't take their foot off the gas. They're up by 4. Lynch with the serve. Pro with the pass. Nice high ball. Outside. There you go. Nice roll ball. Paolini does a great job with up.
Doing her job popping it up.
Needs a little more team defense there. And again, another great example. Josh pounding a few hard balls outside and throws in a nice little roll shot and keeps him honest. Jacob Proden back the serve. Tight ball in net.
Whoa.
Paolini does a great job of setting it.
Yeah.
Punky Bracken blows his whistle. We've got a net violation. Someone's caught in net. I don't know who.
I think it was Kelly. She went up with one hand to get that ball. It was tight. She just couldn't keep herself off.
That was a fast first contact. Proden back the serve. Oh, does a great job. Just misses the line. I thought he might have had it, but I got a bad advantage.
I like the heat he's putting on that ball, though. We haven't seen a lot of that night. It's been a little bit of a slow-serving night.
Tanks and Spanks leads by 5. Corey Cole back to serve. Geet sells it in the middle. Oh, good fix by Proden on the outside.
This kid is impressing me.
Brings it around, rubs it off the defender, and out the side. We've got a bit of a replay here. Watch the ball push right to the pin. Proden reaches high.
If you notice, Vlad got pulled up with that middle. Thought Geets was going.
Geets sold it hard. Paolini with the set. Buchert with the shot. Buchert's just missing a bit long there.
She's struggling outside from tonight.
Take a little bit off it. Maybe aim for the deepest part of the court. That's cross court to 4, and make them play it back at you. Tanks and Spanks back to serve. They've got possible game point. Nice roll by Vladdy B. Bit of a broken out assist and play. Lynch with a pass. Paolini sent it right side to Murphy. Oh, great play. Murphy catches the blocker.
Yep. I like these girls going up for the block on this size of net because even if you don't get a full block, you're still going to get a piece of it, and you've done your job.
Murphy's got to rip off 8 in a row here in a rally point. 24-18.
Oh.
He decides to give.
Shot.
A bit of headwear there to Vladdy B. Tanks and Spanks takes the 3rd game, 25-18. Mandy, what happened there?
Well, I'll tell you, Advantage Plus had a tricky time passing that game, Hackett. We saw in the first match, the first game they came out, and every ball was a dime to Kelly. This game, they struggled. They also struggled with some communication problems. That will not win you the Semeniuk Cup.
We're here live. The 2017 Semeniuk Cup will be back in 2 minutes here at St. Clair College Sportsplex.
Manpower. That's our specialty. We use it to build infrastructure, like the $1 billion Parkway. That's real manpower in action. End to end, over 1,000 strong, forming bridges, carving out tunnels, shaping roadways. Our manpower is in demand. Well-trained, highly skilled, tough as nails. We've got what it takes to build your career. A solid career for building a better future. LiUNA. Feel the power.
I got a gut feeling with St. Clair that was great, and I definitely wasn't let down. It was just home. Like, I wasn't uncomfortable, I wasn't uneasy, it felt nice. I choose to take control of my future, and my path is St. Clair College. I choose to be here.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
It's new, it's fresh, it's innovative, it's WeTV, Windsor Essex Television, and you can watch it anywhere. www.we-tv.ca is the place to be. If it's sports, entertainment, or community events, WeTV has what you're looking for. The people, places, and faces of our community are front and center on WeTV. Check out www.we-tv.ca for what's being webcast live. WeTV, we got you covered.
Welcome back to the 2017 Semeniuk Cup Championship, the WAVL here at St. Clair College Sportsplex.
Got some new information, Jeff Hackett, coming your way.
Andy V.
Facebook Live is Il Fuego on fire with 700 views right now.
Hey, you know what? I love the bilingualism. We do speak French, but we'll throw in a little Spanish in there as well.
I watched, Dora.
We're back here.
We don't have enough. Oh, shit. Now I got to stay over here.
Live at the Sportsplex. Tanks and Spanks currently leads 2-1. We've got a bit of an upset brewing. A lot of people had advantage plus with this one in the books. Not the case. Paolini back to serve. Proden with the serve and Proden with the kill. Another smart play. Jacob just tucking one over in the 4 there.
Hackett, if Tanks and Spanks takes this game, that is lights out.
It's game over.
It's game
I can't
over.
say that in Spanish.
Oh!
He sets a gorgeous ball to the right side.
Setting the tone, Mr. Lynch.
And Lynch phasers one down the line. Side note, we're tied up at 1s. Lynch is back to serve. They got to take an aggressive stance here. They've got a lot of their points on gifts, and they have to assert themselves. Pro with the pass, it comes back to Jacob Pro.
Oh!
And you leave the big lefty out there with no block. What's he going to do, man?
Well, he is going to bury that ball.
We're going to watch this again. He's got no block, and they have no chance against it.
None. Zero. Look at this left-handed shot.
She does a great job, sets it behind herself, and he pounds one. Jacob back to serve.
Oh,
rare miss.
Taking the air out of that ball. That's a deflation. You know, you make a great shot up there at the net. You gotta bury that serve.
You gotta make it count.
Can't be Shaq at the free throw line. You gotta make that happen.
Cole back to serve. Geets is up there. Oh, the big
man. My
reaches up, pulls it out.
Lord, out of nowhere.
And puts it right in Kelly Paolini's arms.
I think we're gonna see this replay, Hackett.
She's unable. Watch this play. Watch how high Geets, he reaches up over Vladi B's block.
OT, huge cut to the right.
Colt the pass. Paolini out to the right side. Guess who's waiting for her? Carly Ross.
Wow.
Wow.
Of course she's jazzed. She's running about 5'6", 5'7". She's got an OT on that net.
Hey, high socks and high ponytail. She's all business.
Yeah, get you a little pumped up there.
Tanks and Spanks with serve. Paolini goes back to Murphy. And that's a veteran play. Kelly showing Murphy that she's got confidence in her. She sends it right back to her. Murphy just misses long.
Absolutely. No better job from a setter. You would know. Your former setter, Hackett.
Tanks and Spanks up by 3. It's 5-2. They've got serve. Lynch stepping in the pass. Great pass. First tempo ball. Vladi reaches over. Out of system play. Jacob Proden pounds the ball across. It comes right back. They got a free ball play here. And Geets.
Again. Making them pay.
A little pass set. See ya. We're going to see this again on the replay. Look, it smiles. Gorgeous hair and a gorgeous play.
It's bobbing up and down back there, that man bun. I think it's helping him. It's giving him the confidence he needs out there.
I give Lynch a lot of credit. He steps in and takes one. Paley sends one to the pin out to Buchert. And again, she's just a bit long on the outside there.
Just struggling out there. And I'm going to tell you again, I played against her all year long. She throws that heat on the left side. So she's just got to keep swinging, get in a rhythm.
Tanks and Spanks up by 5. Lynch gets dragged. Oh, good play. She's going to catch it long. There you go. Carly Ross, there's a bit of an overpass. She sends it to deep 6 and catches advantage plus.
Yeah. Again, not big enough to slam that ball straight down. Makes a great play, putting it back right to 6.
First contact so important. Tanks and Spanks up by 6. There you go. Lynch clean it up. First tempo ball by Kelly. There we go.
There Vlad goes. There he is. Look, he got a little fired up on that play too.
Vladdy's back dialed in. He fell asleep. We didn't hear much from him in game 2 or 3. And I think the key to success for Advantage Plus is to run it through the middle and him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Murphy back to serve. Proden with the pass. There's Geets again. Ginsuing his way through the middle. Advantage Plus cycling the ball back over. Josh Proden with the pass. They send it back to him on the right side. Oh, great shot down the line.
Dig.
Lynch there waiting for him. Lynch has got a shot.
Oh, he wanted that.
And he went for a big play. I like the aggressiveness.
I do too. He made a big dig back there.
And they reward him with the pass, and he's just unable to put it away. Josh back to serve. They lead by 6 here in game 4. Palini with that.
Oh, the step.
We call that step 91. You don't see it a lot in men's volleyball. You see it a lot in women's volleyball. One of my favorite plays.
We love that ball in the 90s. We ran it all the time.
There you go. Watch that. Drags the middle across the net into the 9 zone, and he cuts it back into 6. Bucher with the serve. Proden with the pass. Geets kind of handcuffs, sends it back over. Vladdy B.
Nice
Murphy
shot.
cuts one cross court. Bit of an out of system play. Jacob says, no way, I'll put an attack on it.
That's right, Vlad. That's right, Vlad. You get fired up.
Vladdy B throws up a nice block. He clamps him enough to just put it back in the court and earns his team a point.
And that back row hit, that's all about timing. The blocker's got to wait for that ball and go up strong.
Buchert's got to make this count. She just trickles one over. Geets with a pass. They send it back to Geets. Bit of a broken play. Sends it back to deep 1. Cole with the up. Palini sends it out to the pin for Lynch. Nice roll shot into the middle. Back high outside. Carly Ross. Oh, good cut.
It's a nice look. Buchert had a nice look over there. She saw that going on her left shoulder, and she gave it the old duck.
Yeah, she played sound defense. She was home. She watched that creep in over her shoulder and let it olay out the back end.
Olay.
Olay. There's a little more Spanish for you.
Yeah, I like it.
Advantage Plus with a serve. Too tight. Just got sent back over. Palini sends one right to the pin. Lynch sends one to Vladdy B. Bit of a broken play out of system.
She
Ross
wanted that.
had a naked set there, no block. Palini didn't go up with her, and she puts one right into the net.
Yeah, just a little short there.
Bucher got her first serve in quite a while. I like to see that. She regains. They're only down by 2. Geets out of the middle, cuts one into Murphy. She's got it up. Palini sets one behind her out to the pin. Lynch strikes one down the line. And now we start to see Tanks and Spanks.
Yep. Little bit of miscommunication there.
Absolutely. Just play some sound defense. Wait for the ball to come to you and just don't reach in. They need a pass here. They need to right the ship. Bucher with a great drag. She pulls Proden all the way out of one. Very aggressive play.
Not sure what happened there, Hackett. Yeah, we're going to call a timeout, get mentally back into this game. Tanks and Spanks has got to have a little parlay over there.
Yeah, you know what? A bit of yard sale. We got the clothes mixed in with the utensils. We got the electronics over with the toys. Tanks and Spanks says enough. Let's clean this up. Let's right the ship. And let's get back to winning. It's tied up 9-9. Mandy, we're in game 4.
We are in game 4. The music is playing. It's bumping in here. The crowd is going. The kids are here excited to watch this game play. This is great volleyball tonight.
I love it. A little shot of the crowd here enjoying, I think this might have been Jock Jams 13, back from late 1999.
Wednesday night Sitting Bulls, Jeff Hackett.
There you go. I love it. There's Joe Iadone. He is a local educator and an absolute legend. I don't know who that baby is, but guess what? She's got moves like Jagger.
What a cutie.
Cutting some rug. There we go. We just got some odd people nodding their head to the music.
I'm sure there's lots of parents in the crowd to come out and watch their kids play. A lot of these parents haven't seen a lot of these athletes play since they played at here at St. Clair College.
Yeah,
however, not in this beautiful sportsplex.
No, a gorgeous facility here at the St. Clair College Sportsplex. If you haven't been here, you got to get into the building.
Yeah.
World-class facility. They just hosted the OCAA Women's Championship just a couple weeks ago, and it went off with a hitch. We rejoin the action here in Game 4. It's tied up at 9s. Buchert back to serve. Prone with the pass.
Oh, Geets.
Great ball.
You know, Murphy's back there waiting for him. She knows he's coming. She has pulled her defense up about 1 to 2 feet there, waiting on him.
Yeah, center gets dragged all the way up to 2. She pushes a great set back into the 50 zone, and Geets buries one for a side out. He's back to serve. Murphy back to pass. Paolini goes back to Vlad. He had no block. He rolls it back in. Bit of a broken systems player. Paolini with the first ball.
Oh,
Vlad.
Should have gone on 2 there.
Yeah. They cycle it back over. High ball outside. There's Ross. Colty up. Paolini out to the pin to Lynch. Too much of an extreme angle, and he puts it out the side.
Jordan's got to mix it up out there. If I was out there playing with him right now, I'd tell him to make a better shot. I'd tell him to hit the line a couple times, make this defense scramble on him.
If your setter takes the first ball and you're an attacker setting that ball, maybe you always go back to your setter, you butter your bread.
Absolutely.
Murphy the pass, Paolini with a great set out to pin.
There we go. See, there we go, Jordan. Mix it up. Kelly's got to say something, though. She seems too sweet out there. She's a nice girl. She's got to get fired up with
She's
these
always
boys.
let her actions speak. She doesn't say a lot. She would never say a lot in timeouts. She just lets her skill sets take over the game. Very strong presence on the court.
Absolutely. Agree.
Fly back to serve. He's got Proden out of the middle. They send a high ball outside.
Ooh.
Jacob Proden
Off
using
the
the block of
block.
Colin Lynch earns his team a point. They're up by 2. It's 12-10. Game 4. Tanks and Spank leading 2 games to 1 here for the 2017 WAVL Championship. Tanks and Spanks back to serve. Paolini pulled off the net. Great set out to the pin.
Again.
Lynch firing on all cylinders, and they need
It's
this.
what makes me a good coach, Hackett. I know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
Jordan's mixing up that court right now. He's got the defense thrown off, and Proden's having a hard time with him up there blocking.
But Kelly's got something to work with. She steps back to serve. First tempo ball out of the middle, high ball. Proden sends one deep to 1. Buchert can't handle it. That high ball in the middle, that hasn't worked for him, and Jacob had a great play. He puts it deep to 1 and keeps himself away from that block. Tanks and Spanks up by 2. They're serving. Flatty B with a great set. Oh, great 90. Great 90 ball.
That's going to leave a mark. Yeah.
We'll see a replay of that. Watch this. This is a blind play for Kelly. She sets it behind her head into the 90 zone. Lynch takes it cross court.
Thank you very much.
Great serve by Lynch. Proden's got one of his own. Lynch has it up. Vlad brings it back to play. Smart play. Oh, Murphy puts it over. Free ball. Let's see what they can do with it. First tempo ball. Proden.
Oh! Proden!
Don't rub it. It stings.
Woo! Making Vlad pay for that ball here, Hacker. We're going
to see a replay. Vlad's going to be upset about this replay because he gets one just plastered off his right shoulder and down for a point. Jacob Proden back to serve. Bit of a broken play here. Vlad with a nice shot over the net. Good high ball outside.
Nice swing out there.
She does a great job. All right, here we go. There we go. Good up by Jacob. Oh. I thought Kelly had it up with the pancake.
She looked like she had time to
get watching the ball. Maybe.
It really did, because she looked like she had more than enough time, Kelly, to get under that ball.
Broken play comes over.
Look at that.
We call that the campfire. Everybody gathers around and just watches it drop. Jacob Proden back to serve.
Oh, great look, Vlad.
Almost tied Vlad shoelaces for him, but out of bounds. Side out.
Vlad with the big look out there.
I love Vlad.
He's a great guy to play against, too. Outstanding.
Graphics Plus down by 2. Corey Cole back to serve. Bit of a broken play. Nice cut shot into the middle. Paolini with a high ball outside. Buchert. Oh, she pins one in the middle. There you go. Vladdy there to clean it up.
Yep.
Hey, he'll take those all day.
Not the prettiest shot, but it worked.
Comes over. He'll put it to deep 6. He knows it's good for a point. He turns around, and they're that much closer on the scoreboard. Cole with a nice short serve out of the middle. First tempo ball for Geets.
Oh, Geets making things happen up there.
Wow.
Geets is getting the people going. He's a motivator.
This kid is going to earn a few Facebook likes
I'm thinking he's a crowd pleaser.
Tanks and Spanks back to the serve. They're up by 2. Great.
What a set.
Oh, great set by Kelly. I think Fly stole that ball.
Is he going to make it?
Lynch tracks her down. He's just unable to get to it.
He's probably thinking to himself about 5 years he would have got to that ball 5 years ago. I think to myself 20 years ago I would have got to that ball.
Never.
Not.
I would have had to stand on somebody's shoulders, matey. Who are we kidding? Tanks and Spanks expands their lead to 3. Lynch with the pass. Paolini with the first tempo ball. And guess what? They're waiting for him. Josh Proden.
Camping out.
Stature, big in heart, there to close the door.
Yep. Look at Kelly's talking to Vlad right now saying you've got to make that shot, Vlad.
I need you. Front row setter, she's only got 2 attackers. Tanks and Spanks up by 4. Lynch, great pass. Oh, good back row set. Vlad with the nice up there. Back to Murphy
Great
again.
set.
Did
Great
she
shot.
get the net or did she get... Oh, good call. And I apologize. Actually, Kelly was back row. They had 3 attackers there. And again, showing confidence in Murphy, Paolini goes back to her 2 times in a row.
Erin Murphy's a pleasure to watch. Unlike her brother, Mark Murphy.
Keats with a good fix.
Just joking, Mark. Miss playing against you.
Murphy,
Not really.
Yeah, Mark Murphy, a product of the Windsor Lancers program. I don't know if he's here in attendance. He's busy making kids and...
Making babies get
there
old.
you go. Tanks and Spanks sides out. They lead by 4. Flotty rubs one off the block there. And you know what? He just kind of clips along at a steady
He's plugging
pace.
along, doing work. It is not looking pretty for him, though. He's got to clean up that middle. He's early on some balls. He's calling sets. He's not there.
We're in game 4 here. 2-1 for Tanks and Spanks. They lead by 3. Advantage plus with a serve. They run Geets out of the first tempo middle there. And there's that tough rotation for them. Vladdy B and Lynch waiting.
Yeah, they are waiting, but they've got to cover that block. Prodan was back row there, just hanging out in one. Didn't move up in time.
Served it and then took a few pictures.
Yeah.
Burkhart with the serve.
Ooh,
there you go.
That's the second time tonight she's made that shot.
And she does something different there. She actually takes 2 paces back, puts a little more stink on it, and that guarantees her, gives her a higher rate of success on her serve. She's got her second serve here. Great little float. Josh Proden with the pass. They send it high and outside. Good little fix. Cole up. Paolini sends one out to the pin. Lynch hits one off Proden and out the back end for a point.
That's a great shot. You know, Tanks and Spanks has got to expect those shots to land. And now they just got to focus on a side out, get that ball back on their side for some momentum here.
We're tied up at 19s. Buchert on a bit of a roll. Pro with the pass. Back with, a little mistiming there for Geets. Paolini's got to take the first one.
Yeah.
Bit of a sketchy second pass. Eckert doesn't call it. Back in system here. Geets does a great job of taking it across his body and off Murphy and out for a point.
Murphy's playing great defense back there.
Ladies, you're seeing it here. Yes, that is an on-court hair adjustment by Geets.
That's his 3rd one this evening.
Hey, he can keep doing it all night. It lulls me to sleep. Tanks and Spanks up by 1, 2019. Geets back to serve. Vladdy B with the pass. Paolini out to the pin.
Whoa!
Hard off Jacob Proden's block.
Almost coming our way, Hackett.
That was in my pocket. And thank God you saved me, Mandy.
I'm here for you, honey, always.
Vladdy B back to serve. We're tied up at 20s. Oh,
That's it, Vlad. That's it, Vlad.
handcuffs. Oh, good.
Oh!
And you know what?
I love the effort.
It was a broken play. Jacob doesn't know or doesn't have an off switch. He chases it all the way down. He gets a hand on it.
Tries to jay that ball up in the air. It's a great effort. I love to see it.
If I'm not mistaken, Advantage Plus's first lead of the game. They are up by 1, 20-21 here in game 4. Assistance play off to the right side. Murph with a nice up. First tempo ball in the middle for Cole. It's his first attack in a while. Nice high ball.
Oh!
And
Woo! Carly
Like
Ross
clockwork.
throwing some heat out there. I love to see it, Carly. Well done.
Everyone contributing for Tanks and Spanks. And Ross is back to serve. We're tied up at 21s in the 4th game. Murphy with a nice pass. Good sell by Cole. And a great left side attack by Lynch.
He's ready now. He's saying, let's go. If they're going to score the next 3 points, this front row has got to block these balls.
Advantage Plus's best rotation. Paolini back to serve. Great front row block. Ball in the middle for Proden. He's got 2 big blockers waiting for him. Out to the pin. Oh, crafty little serve.
Oof.
Broken play. Colt the serve outside to Lynch. Oh, he tattoos one, but good up.
Out.
And Eckert
She got called on the double there.
calls a double contact there. I like how Ross stepped in. She took one Unfortunately, she just couldn't get enough control. Paolini back for a second serve. They're up by 2, 23-21. High ball outside. I thought it
Did
got
we get a touch on that?
I thought there was one. No call.
Punky is not making that call.
Yeah, extends their lead to 3. I thought I heard it. 24-21. Advantage plus with possible game here. Pro with the pass. They send it outside to his brother. Jacob, smart play. Pounds one off an unclosed block and out for a point.
It's a great job to force that ball back on their other side of the net there.
Tanks and Spanks needs 4 points. Where advantage is going to tie it up here at 2. Tanks and Spanks back to serve. They're down by 2, 24-22. Murphy with the pass. Paolini sends one out to the right side.
Oh.
And Lynch blasts
Buried
another
it.
one.
He's not having any of it.
Off a closed block. We're tied up at 2 games apiece here. We're getting a lot of feedback online from our Facebook followers. Yeah, we're calling out positional plays. We're calling out tempo plays. Nothing is too good for the 2017 WAVL Championship. We're going to go to commercial here. St. Clair College Sportsplex, the Semeniuk Cup. We'll see you in 2 minutes.
Manpower. That's our specialty. We use it to build infrastructure, like the $1 billion Parkway. That's real manpower in action. End to end, over 1,000 strong, forming bridges, carving out tunnels, shaping roadways. Our manpower is in demand. Well-trained, highly skilled, tough as nails. We've got what it takes to build your career. A solid career for building a better future. LiUNA. Feel the power.
I got a gut feeling with St. Clair that was great, and I definitely wasn't let down. It was just home. Like, I wasn't uncomfortable, I wasn't uneasy, it felt nice. I choose to take control of my future, and my path is St. Clair College. I choose to be here.
Like our champions, we know what it takes to win. Every day we put on our uniforms and we strive to be the best. Ring after ring, we keep practicing until it becomes second nature. Our craftsmen have put in thousands of hours to master their trade. And when things get tough, we make the adjustments needed to stay on top. Baron Championship rings. This is who we are.
It's new, it's fresh, it's innovative, it's WeTV, Windsor Essex Television, and you can watch it anywhere. www.we-tv.ca is the place to be. If it's sports, entertainment, or community events, WeTV has what you're looking for. The people, places, and faces of our community are front and center on WeTV. Check out www.we-tv.ca for what's being webcast live. WeTV, we got you covered.
Welcome back to the 2017 WAVL Championship. We're here trying to decide the first ever Semeniuk Cup.
This is for all the marbles, Jeff Hackett.
The first time we've played our overall champions against each other. We're tied up at 2 games apiece. We're entering the 5th game here. It's been a seesaw battle back and forth.
Yeah, why don't you explain to the crowd what's going to happen in this 5th match? Because it's going to look a little bit different than the last 4.
We usually played up to 25. Sorry, Mandy, I'm punch drunk. I just stare into your eyes. I'm lost. We're going to play up to 15. We're going to switch here on 8.
Yep.
Rally point. Tanks and Spanks back to serve. Murphy with a pass. Paolini pulled off the net. Sends up a nice high ball for Vladdy. He pounds one.
Set the tone.
Tanks and Spanks waiting. They send one back over out of system. High ball out to Lynch.
Oh, what a dig!
Paolini gets dragged off. Corey Cole's there. He gets clamped by Jacob Proden. He's trolling the net. Lynch outside.
Oh! Oh, he is O to the T on that ball.
Lynch goes up high for that ball. Earns his team a point.
Woo!
Paolini back to serve. They're up 1-0. Oh, great pass. Oh, goodness.
There we go.
Corey Cole. Overpass that usually spells trouble, Mandy.
Yeah, absolutely. Corey's going to make them pay for that overpass. And he did.
First contact. All too important.
Oh. See, in a game like this, where it's only to 15, Jeff, you miss serves like that, you're going to pay for that later. You're going to dream about that miss serve later.
I've seen Sasquatches more than I've seen miss serves by Kelly Paolini. They're up 2-1. Paolini right side for Lynch. She cuts one cross court.
Like, can we talk about the technicality of his swing?
He knows every shot. His dad has coached him well. His dad would tell everybody that he's taught him everything that
Everything he knows, yeah.
Rob's a good sport. Advantage plus up by 2, 3-1. Oh, a rare rare pass error by Carly Ross. She just, she doesn't get bow sticks on it. They're down by 3. This is the first time we've seen Advantage Plus actually open up a decent lead. Lynch back to serve. Josh Proden waiting for him. Jacob Proden high outside. Cole sitting there waiting for him.
Tanks and Spanks looks like they've got the wind sucked right out of them. They need a little something to spice them up.
When you get into a fifth set, you get into those deep waters, and experience usually pays off. Lynch with a serve. Ross with a pass. They go high outside. Josh Proden buries one off the block. Might have broken the out-of-system play. Jacob
There we go. There we go.
Off the block. And they need to make something happen here.
Yep, absolutely.
We're only playing up to 15. We're switching on 8, Mandy. They're down by 3.
He's taking a deep breath at that line. He knows how big this shot is.
I thought he was pulling the hair out of his
I told you.
Jacob with a rare miss.
Oof.
Graphics Plus extends their lead to 4 at 6-2 here in the last game 5, sorry. Keats, they go back to the well. He's their man. He cuts it to 1.
Absolutely. Nice big shot back to 1. That's a nice roll shot for him. He's not hammering that ball. It's well done.
This is a strong rotation for Tanks and Spanks. They got Josh Proden in the front with Geets trolling the net. Back to serve, Tanks and Spanks. Flighty B with the pass. Paolini sends one far out to the pin. Murphy uses the block nice and wipes it outside for a point.
I like that. I love that set Kelly's putting out there to Murphy. She's sending her far and wide on that right side, and she's getting on that ball.
Spreading the defense thin. Race to 8. Murphy back to serve. Serves one short to the pot. Back out to the right side.
Ooh!
Josh Proden with a rare miss.
Phaser right out of bounds.
Advantage Plus up by 5. It's 8-3. This is where you see that switch.
We're gonna, this is about the time we start separate the men from the boys and we go looking for dinner, Hackett.
Well, if Tanks and Spanks can't side out here and they let Advantage Plus get to 10, it's all over. It's 2 for 1 ball at this point. Tanks and Spanks got to turn around. Aaron Murphy back to serve. High ball outside. Carly Ross puts a nice ball. And it's just Bucher did all she could. Paolini was caught tight along the net. They side out. They're down by 4. Josh Proden back to serve. Proden brings one to Cole. Cole can't handle it. Broken play. Ross is waiting at the net. Flip block over. Paolini high outside. Proden with the pass. They run a first tempo ball. Handcuffs Geets. He still makes it work. Out of system play. Paolini's going to send one back over. Carly with the pass. Another first tempo ball.
Oh, there we go.
And Geets is quick. I thought it was a little too low for him in the middle, but he's so fast he catches up to it and pounds one into the 4 spot.
Drop that elbow. We're going to see here on the replay.
Sorry, he pounds one in the 5 spot. Across his body. Yep. There you go. Cole with the pass. Cole with the shot.
Oh.
Cole does a smart play. He puts it between the defenders there.
He does like that back row shot. Used it a lot all season long.
Advantage Plus up by 4. Burkhardt actually turned her serve game around in game 4. Before that, the first 3 games suffered. Let's see what she does here in the 5th set. They're up by 4, 9-5. Great serve. Broken play. They're out of system. Proden pushes one back. Paolini first tempo out of the middle. And there's our man, Vladdy B.
There he is. Rocking and rolling up there out of the middle.
Their success has come through the middle and on the shoulders of Vlad.
Yeah, here we got a timeout by Tanks and Spanks.
Smart play.
Smart play. I would have done the same thing. They're down 5 points right now.
They slow down the action a bit here. Advantage Plus up by 5. 10-5.
You know, I want to take this.
10-5 in the 5th set here. Sean Lippert, president of the WAVL. So far, so good.
I love it. There's over 2,500 views watching this. The Beer League Championship of the world.
The second biggest volleyball league in North America. The biggest in Canada. Brought to you by Advantage Plus. Proudly made in Canada. Also, the official drink of the WAVL, Electrolife. This is the 2017 Semeniuk Cup, the first time we will have an overall champion, our Tuesday night winner against our Wednesday night winner. It is advantage plus against Tanks and Spanks. Advantage plus leads 10-5.
You know, while we have the opportunity and Mr. Sean Lippert is behind us, I want to be, on behalf of absolutely everybody in this league, 1,357 of us, I want to thank Sean Lippert for an outstanding season. Sean has taken us into the 21st century online. We're technically based now in WAVL. He has provided us with excellent service all year long, and we just want to give a big thanks to Mr. Lippert.
This league has been almost in existence for 4 decades. It's done some great things along the way, and here we are live on WE-TV. Bucher with the serve. High ball outside. Ross sends it smartly back over. Paolini sends it high outside.
Oh! Yeah.
Clinch buries one cross court. Thank goodness.
Yeah, she's going to feel that on her
Shea
hand.
got her hands just up in time.
I love that she's putting her body in front of that ball, I'll tell you.
Bucher back to serve. They lead now by 6. Tanks and Spanks has to do something. Beats. I love him.
There we go.
He catches.
Fabio for the shot.
Better than Fabio.
I'm a little worried. His hair's coming a little loose there.
He's like a modern day Viking, but without the sword and shield.
Does look like a Viking. A volleyball playing Viking.
Geets back to serve. They're down by 5. 6-11. Paolini insists them. Sends it outside. Lynch keeps hitting hard balls off an unclosed block. Earns his team a point. They're up by 6. It's 12-6 here in game 5. Advantage plus only 3 points away. Vlad B
From
back to
this
serve.
beautiful cup sitting to the right of us, Jeff.
High ball outside. Jacob Proden sends it over. Bit of out system play. Lynch smartly puts it over. Josh Proden sends it in. Jacob, the lefty, cuts one. Back to the 4 spot. Nobody's home, man.
Nobody's there. They weren't expecting that shot. It was smart. He's been swinging at balls all night long. He's just a little bit off.
Tanks and Spanks has to make something count here. They find themselves down by 5, 12-7. Carly Ross back to serve. Vlad with the pass. Paolini puts it on a platter.
Yeah.
Corey buries a first tempo ball out of the middle.
Yep. I want to take this opportunity to give a shout out to my team, RB3, 3-time champions on Tuesday night. Just couldn't pull one out this year, Hackett.
Hey, that's okay.
We're too
you get
old.
a shot. You get a chance next year. Bit of an out of system play. They send a high ball in the middle for Jacob Proden. He carves one down to the 1 spot and just catches the line for a point. They're down by 5. It's 13-8. Tanks and Spanks with the serve. Lynch with the pass. Paolini goes right back to him.
Oh.
And you know what? Lynch just sends a nice, hard, driven ball down the line. He catches Ross.
From this angle, it almost looked like he was going to hit that ball past that antenna. Brought that back in.
Not that kid. Lynch back to serve. Puts one in the Jacob Proden. They go back to Proden on the left side because they're on the right side. He's a righty. They're out of system. Broken play. Ross sends it across. They're in system. Paolini sends it high outside. Bucher pounds one. Pick back up. Cycle back over. High ball to Paolini. She goes high ball to Cole in the middle. It's a tight ball along the net.
Oh.
No net ball there.
No
Cole
call.
there to clean it up. And that's it. We have our first overall champion.
Our winner for the Semeniuk Cup.
The 2017 WAVL Championship here at St. Clair College. Advantage plus.
Advantage plus.
Off to a slow start.
Yep.
They pull it off here in game 5.
They pull one out at the very end. Congratulations. That makes Tuesday night the overall winner, the best in Tier 1.
And Advantage Plus pulling it together, it's their biggest win. If you take a look there, they lost the first, they traded games back and forth. It got dragged out to a 5th game, and they win the 5th game 15-8. We had a crowd of well over 300. We had well over 1,000 views online.
I think Sean said 2,500 views online on Facebook Live.
Hey,
it's amazing.
You're not just a pretty face.
It's the Mandy and Jeff show here on Facebook Live. Well, we hope the entire audience and viewing Facebook audience, online audience, and crowd has enjoyed this evening as much as you and I have. It's been an absolute fabulous night of volleyball.
St. Clair College, a great host. We had a fantastic time in a world-class facility here at the Sportsplex. This was the 2017 WAVL Championship. sponsored by Advantage Plus, the official drink, Electrolife, and Tribal Printing supplying the jerseys for both of our teams tonight. On behalf of all the players and all the teams, all 11 tiers, I want to thank League President Sean Lippert. He's done a fantastic job. I want to thank the crew here at WeTV. World-class camera work, world-class production.
Sean is actually over there with the initial Blaze Gillis, who started this league.
He was one of the founding forefathers.
Yeah.
Making the trophy presentation. Over to Corey Cole. Little handshake there. And passing it down. This is our first Semeniuk Cup, the first time we've ever had an overall champion. This is for complete bragging rights.
Oh yeah, and you know they'll be hearing it on Wednesday nights from here for the next year.
It is an adult recreation volleyball league with a world-class trophy and a phenomenal crowd. Mandy, I want to thank you for joining us.
It's been my pleasure, Jeff Hackett.
We had a fantastic time here at St. Clair College. The 2017 WAVL Championship, we-tv.ca. Thank you for joining us. We'll catch you next year. We off?